Dear Gemini, do you feel that today is a little different? Not the outer signals you noticed yesterday, not the repeating numbers, not the strange dreams, not even the sudden coincidences. Today, there is another call, quieter, deeper, rising from within your own heart, as if your soul is whispering, "Listen, because the truth is beginning to awaken." This is no longer the time to chase external signs for answers. Today, September 19th, the universe wants you to turn inward because that is where the truth you seek has always been. Have you ever wondered why, after hearing countless opinions from others, it is that one small inner voice that sends shivers through you because it feels so undeniably right? That is your intuition, the truth you've hidden for too long. And today, it begins to rise. Mercury, your ruling planet, is moving closer to a trine with Neptune, opening a powerful channel of intuition. Don't be surprised if you find yourself more sensitive, more easily moved, more able to sense the truth in someone's eyes or in your own emotions. This is not an illusion. This is the quiet awakening, the shift that allows you to distinguish between illusion and the real light. Gemini, today you don't need to prove anything. You only need to pause, listen, and trust the call of your heart. And if you are ready to step into this journey, leave a comment below as your affirmation. I am ready to awaken my truth. This will be the strongest signal you can send to the universe that you are prepared for the turning point ahead. Don't forget to like this video so this energy can reach more Geminis. And subscribe to the channel to continue walking together in the coming days, especially on the 20th and 21st, when the door of destiny truly opens. So now, brew yourself a warm cup of tea or your favorite coffee and sit down in comfort. Together, we'll go deeper into today's awakening journey, a journey that only your own heart can lead. Part 1. The Quiet Awakening. The Call from Your Heart. If you are a Gemini, know this. Today is not just an ordinary day. This is the day your heart begins to speak, not through loud words, not through obvious outer signs, but through the softest beats, the smallest vibrations felt only when you are still enough to notice. You may not see anything clear, but you will sense it in the way your eyes linger on someone, in the hesitation of your breath before a choice, in that strange familiarity when your soul touches something and you don't know why. That is the call from within. On September 19th, the astrological sky paints a special picture. Mercury, your ruling planet, is moving closer to a trine with Neptune. This is no coincidence. If September 18th invited you to look outward and notice signals, today invites you to turn inward and listen to the true call. Neptune is the planet of intuition, dreams, and the spiritual realm. Combined with Mercury words, intellect, and thought, you begin to realize that truth is not only found through logic, but through intuition, through the heart. You may be wondering, doubting, am I just imagining this? Are these feelings real? Gemini, do not question it away. Today's quiet awakening is not an illusion. It is truth beginning to reveal itself. It is like the very first light piercing the night, small, faint, but enough to remind you that darkness no longer rules. This awakening does not arrive through a grand event. It comes through small details. A dream you cannot forget, an old memory suddenly resurfacing, a hunch that makes you pause at just the right time. These are not accidents. They are your soul's way of saying, "Listen, the truth is here." And when you stop, when you lean in to listen, you will feel the peace you've been searching for all along. Dear Gemini, You are used to moving quickly. You want to hold many things at once. You fear missing out. You fear falling behind. But today, the universe asks you to slow down, because only when you slow down can you hear this call. This is not the time to prove yourself, not the time to please anyone else. This is the time to recognize that the most important voice, the voice that leads you, is your own heart. Perhaps you have ignored it many times. You chose logic over intuition. You chose safety over truth. But today, you are reminded. Truth never disappears. It only waits for you to be ready to listen. And today, your heart begins to speak. Not to blame you, but to guide you. It tells you, your path is not out there. It is here, within you. Place your hand on your chest. Right now, close your eyes and feel the beat. Every beat is a message. Every beat is a reminder that you are alive, that you still have the chance to change, to choose again, to return to truth. And if you listen carefully, you'll realize this call has never been silent. It has only been drowned out by the noise of the world outside. If these words are touching you, leave an affirmation in the comments. I am ready to awaken my truth. When you write it, it is more than just words. It is a commitment, a signal you send back to the universe, declaring that you are ready to hear the call within. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel to continue this journey, because you won't want to miss the coming days when the door of destiny truly opens. Gemini, today you don't need to search for answers anywhere else. You don't need to chase anything. You only need to sit, listen, and trust. Because the truth you've been searching for is not in the outer noise, it is awakening right now, in your own heart. And that is the sacred gift September 19th has given to you. Part 2. Between Illusion and Truth. The test of the soul. How many times have you trusted outer illusions only to lose the truth within? How many times have you listened to the words of others and ignored the whisper of your own heart? How many times have you let eyes, smiles, and colorful promises convince you they were real, only to discover in the end that they were nothing but a veil of mist? Gemini, today the universe wants you to face this question, not to blame you, but to help you see. You are mature enough now to tell the difference between illusion and truth. Gemini is the zodiac of intellect, quickness, and 1,000 thoughts flowing at once. You are sharp, flexible, adaptive, but sometimes that very flexibility makes you easily scattered. You hear too many opinions, you look in too many directions, you play too many roles, and in all that variety, you forget one thing. The truth has never been outside. It was never in the noise, never in the crowd's agreement. It has always been within you, but you forgot to listen. On September 19th, as Mercury, your ruling planet, moves toward a trine with Neptune, a mist begins to form. Neptune brings intuition, but it also brings illusions. You may see something glitter before you and believe it's light, but it may only be reflection. This is your soul's challenge today. Can you remain still enough not to rush toward what shines outside, but instead turn back and ask your heart, is this truly for me? Dear Gemini, do you remember those times you faintly felt something was wrong, but kept going because your mind said, it's fine, everyone else is doing it, and then the outcome proved your first instinct right? Today, you are being reminded of that lesson. The universe wants you to know the test is not how many illusions appear before you, but whether you have the courage to see through them. Don't forget, Gemini is the sign of double vision, of opposites. of perceiving both sides of a story. You were born to see many angles, but today the true gift is the ability to see through the fog. You don't need more information. You don't need more advice. You only need to pause, breathe deeply, and ask your heart. You will realize the answer has been there all along. The truth today may not come through a major event, but through a small moment. A dream that wakes you with the certainty, this is it. A glance that makes you shiver because it reveals what has never been spoken. A quiet push in your chest urging you, take this path. That is not illusion. That is truth. And you only need the courage to trust it. Gemini, you don't need to please everyone. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. Your truth does not need approval. It only needs you to acknowledge it. And today, the lesson you must carry is this. The truth is not out there. It is already within you. If you are hearing these words and your heart is stirring, leave an affirmation in the comments. I am ready to live my inner truth. This is your vow to the universe, that you are ready to separate illusion from truth and choose truth for yourself. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you will always walk with me and continue to receive the sacred messages meant for Gemini. Remember, today's test is not to scare you. It is to prepare you to train your eyes to see through the dark, to train your heart to recognize truth, and to make your soul strong enough to step into the door of destiny ahead. Because once you recognize the truth within, no illusion can deceive you again. Part 3. Messages from the cards. The light revealed. Dear Gemini, as we step into September 19th, the universe is not only sending you signals, but also placing sacred symbols in your hands through the tarot. And today, 3 cards have appeared to guide you. The Hermit, the Star, and the Ace of Cups. This is not by chance. Each card holds a fragment of truth, and when pieced together, they form a clear picture of your awakening journey. First comes the Hermit, the image of a lone seeker holding a small lantern in the darkness. The light does not come from afar, but from the lamp in his own hand. This card arrives to remind you that the light you need today is not out there, not in promises, not in the noise of the world. It is within you. The Hermit calls you to an inner journey, to step back from distractions and discover the light of your soul. You no longer need to chase anything. You only need the courage to stop and look inward. Next, the Star appears as a gift of healing. After days of wandering between illusion and truth, the Star returns to restore your faith. It is the guiding light in the sky, small but never extinguished. It reminds you that even when you feel lost, the universe has always reserved a star to guide your way. This card carries the energy of hope, relief, and the trust that every challenge you endure is leading you closer to the right path. This is reassurance for you today, Gemini. You are not lost. You are being guided. Finally comes the Ace of Cups, the card of love, healing, and an open heart. If the Hermit teaches you to find the light within, and the Star teaches you to trust that light, then the Ace of Cups is the result. Your heart opens, love overflows, and healing energy begins to flow. This card shows you that truth not only brings clarity, but also joy, warmth, and connection. When you truly listen to your heart, you will feel a new energy rising, a spiritual beginning, a rebirth from within. Together, these 3 cards form a sacred journey, from solitude seeking inner light, the Hermit, to trusting divine guidance, the Star, and finally to opening and healing through love, Ace of Cups. The message for you today is clear. The real light does not lie outside, but within the heart of Gemini. Think about your life right now. You may have gone through days of confusion, unclear choices, moments of not knowing whom to trust. But today, you no longer need to look outward for answers. You already have enough. The Hermit says the light is inside you. The Star tells you to believe in it. And the Ace of Cups gives you the healing to open your heart wide and receive it. Dear Gemini, this is the moment you are being invited to trust yourself more than ever. And if you feel this message, leave a comment as a powerful affirmation to the universe. I am ready to awaken my truth. I am ready to heal. When you write it, you are transforming the energy of the cards into real action. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel to continue walking with me on this sacred path for September 20th and 21st. We'll bring the great turning point when the door of destiny opens. Believe that today's cards are not just images. They are mirrors of your soul. And if you are still enough to listen, you will realize everything you need: light, faith, love, and healing has always been within you. Today is simply the day they begin to reveal themselves, preparing you to step into the next chapter of your life. Part 4. The ritual of connecting with your inner light. Dear Gemini, there are moments when you clearly hear the call of your heart, yet fear keeps you from facing it. Because truth often demands change, it asks you to step out of your comfort zone, to release what is familiar. And you know this. Many times you have chosen silence, chosen to hide, chosen to set aside the voice within. But today, September 19th, the universe sends you a gift, a simple yet sacred ritual to help you open the door and reconnect with the light of your soul. Find a quiet space where you feel safe and at ease. You don't need a temple nor a sacred site. Just a small corner in your own room where you can sit without interruption. Take a deep breath in, exhale slowly, and allow your body to settle. This is a moment just for you. No noise, no roles to play, only you and the truth. First, place your hand over your heart. Feel its rhythm, the beat that has never stopped, the most loyal sound of life. In that moment, whisper softly yet firmly, I am ready to awaken my inner truth. This phrase is a key, an invisible lockpick that opens the inner door you've ignored for so long. Don't just recite it with your mouth. Speak it with your heart. Let each word sink into your blood, into every cell, so your soul knows you are ready. Next, light a candle. If you have a purple candle, use it. Purple is the color of intuition, of sacred connection with the unseen. If you have a blue candle, use it. Blue is the color of truth, clarity, and words spoken from the heart. As the flame flickers to life, gaze into it. Let it reflect the light you are also igniting within yourself. You'll notice that in this small flame there is peace, certainty, as if it is saying to you, the true light has never left. It has always been within you. Now prepare a small piece of paper and a pen. Write down one truth you've kept hidden in your heart. It may be a truth you've never spoken aloud, a dream you buried, or a feeling you never dared admit. Don't worry about right or wrong, big or small. Just write. This isn't for anyone else to read, it's for you to acknowledge. When finished, fold the paper. Treat it as a seed of truth, tiny, but able to grow tall if nourished with faith. Gemini, this ritual is not superstition. It is neither mystical nor unreachable. It is symbolic, but its power is real. The moment you write, The moment you acknowledge is the moment you plant the seed. And when you light the candle, when you speak the affirmation, you are watering it. You are telling the universe, I am ready for my inner light to shine. After the ritual, you can place the folded paper somewhere special as a reminder that your truth is growing each day. Or, if you wish, you may bury it in the earth, as if planting an actual seed, allowing your truth to sprout and expand. Whichever you choose, know that the true power is not in the action, but in the intention you place in it. And today, that intention is this: to reconnect with your inner light. If you feel this ritual touches your heart, leave an affirmation in the comments. I am ready to awaken my inner truth. By writing it, you transform the ritual from a personal act into a declaration to the universe. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you remain connected to this journey, never missing the sacred messages still to come. Dear Gemini, remember, the light you seek has never left. It has always been within you, waiting for you to knock and step in. And today, when you perform this ritual, you are not only reconnecting with that light, you are awakening your soul, preparing yourself to step through the door of destiny that now stands before you. Part 5. The Day of Awakening. Preparing for the door of destiny. Dear Gemini, there are days when we sense change only vaguely, and there are days when we hear the call of the soul clearly. And today, September 19th, is one of those days. This is the day when the quiet awakening within you becomes so strong that you can no longer ignore it. It's not the noise outside, not the push from others, but the sound of your own heart rising. The universe wants you to know. Everything happening today is preparing you for the sacred turning point of September 20th and 21st, when divine justice truly opens for you. Today feels like an early morning. Before this, you were in the dark, with only subtle signals, fleeting dreams, and whispers you couldn't yet explain. But now, as dawn breaks and the first light streams in, you see things more clearly. You realize that truth was never out there. It has always been within you, waiting for you to be ready to face it. Today's awakening is the universe's gift, helping you enter tomorrow's door of destiny without fear or confusion. Gemini, this awakening does not arrive to overwhelm you. It comes gently, like a whisper. You may recall an old memory and suddenly see the hidden lesson. You may notice a dream repeating, carrying a message from your soul. Or you may sit in silence and hear a soft voice in your heart saying, trust yourself. That is awakening. Not loud, not dramatic, but so deep, you cannot deny it. And know this: today, you are not alone. Your ancestors, the universe, and the souls who came before stand behind you. Generations once lived in silence, forbidden to speak their truth, but now they pass their light to you, so you do not repeat that cycle. They whisper, we were silent, but you are not. You were born to speak truth, to live aligned with your soul, and when you embrace this, you'll understand that today's journey is not only for you, but for the entire flow of souls you belong to. Dear Gemini, you often seek answers outside through others' advice, recognition, or what your eyes and ears can grasp. But today, you are reminded, you no longer need to search elsewhere. Everything is already awakening within you. The answers you seek aren't in someone else's gaze, nor in the noise out there. They lie in your stillness, in the rhythm of your heart, in the intuition you've ignored too many times. See September 19th as your final preparation step. You are standing at the threshold, And the universe wants you to feel secure that you already have everything you need to walk through. You've learned how to notice the signals on the 18th. Today, you learn how to hear the inner voice. And tomorrow, you step into divine justice, where sacred truth is revealed, where destiny's door opens. Each day is a part of the journey, and none can be skipped. Gemini, if these words touch your heart, let your heart affirm right now. Write in the comments, I am ready to awaken my truth. I am ready for my destiny. This is not just a phrase. It is a declaration, a signal to the universe that you are prepared. And when you dare to write it, you will feel a new energy flow in lighter, steadier, and filled with strength. Don't forget, like this video if it has awakened something within you. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next messages, especially on September 20th and 21st, when the most important moment of this journey arrives. That will be the day you truly step into the door of destiny. And I want you, dear Gemini, to be the first to hear that call. Today, allow yourself to be at peace. Take a deep breath. Feel your heartbeat. And trust that you are being prepared. You don't need to know everything in advance. The universe will reveal it at the right time. Your only task today is to trust the awakening unfolding inside you. Because when you trust, illusions fade, leaving only the true light. And that light will lead you to where you belong. Dear Gemini, remember this. Today's awakening is a gift. It helps you discern truth from illusion. It steadies you, and it assures you as you step into tomorrow's door. You no longer wander in the dark. You have heard the voice within your heart, and you are ready for your destiny. Dear Gemini, after today's journey, you can now see clearly that truth no longer lies in the noise outside, but has already begun awakening within you. The practical lesson you can bring into your life is this. Pause. Listen more closely to your intuition and your heart. When you are still enough to discern truth from illusion, you will no longer feel lost, and every step you take will carry sacred meaning. This is not only preparation for tomorrow, it is also the way to live deeply and authentically every single day. If this message resonates with you, leave a comment to affirm, I am ready to awaken my truth. I am ready for my destiny. This is your declaration to the universe, your confirmation that you are truly ready. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel to stay on the path, especially in the coming days when the door of destiny opens. Gemini, remember this. The truth has always been within you, and today is only the beginning of a new chapter of your life. The final affirmation I want to leave with you is, I trust my truth. I am ready for my destiny. Thank you for listening until this very moment. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, when the universe opens the door of destiny for you to walk through.